you're not looking at a fish tank. You're looking at a death sentence. A full-grown Oscar can easily top a foot long, sometimes hitting 18 inches in the wild. This is a 20-gallon tank. Today, we're not just going over a common fish-keeping mistake. What we're looking at is a case study in animal cruelty that happens every single day in homes all over the world. And I'm going to break down the science and the ethics to show you exactly why this setup is a fatal mistake. It all starts with a myth, a really dangerous piece of bad advice that has doomed countless fish to a short, miserable life. The idea that a fish will only grow to the size of its tank. Let's be crystal clear, that is a complete myth. It's not how biology works. Keeping an Oscar in a 20-gallon tank is like making a Great Dane puppy live its whole life in a shoebox and just hoping it stays the size of a Chihuahua. It's completely absurd, and honestly, it's cruel. An Oscar is a big, smart cichlid from South America. And, they've got such engaging personalities that they're often called water dogs. But those cute 2-inch babies you see at the pet store? They grow at an explosive rate. They can easily hit 8 to 10 inches in their first year alone. A standard 20-gallon tank is about 24 inches long and only 12 inches wide. For a fish that gets over a foot long, this just isn't a home. It's a prison cell where it literally can't even turn around. So, what really happens when you shove this incredible fish into a tiny glass box? The consequences are grim, and honestly, they're backed by science. First, their bodies get stunted. While the fish's skeleton might stop growing, its internal organs often don't. This leads to a slow, painful death from internal compression and organ failure. This isn't just a failure to thrive. You're basically causing an internal deformity. Second, there's the bioload. Oscars are messy, incredibly messy. They eat a ton and, they produce a massive amount of waste. In a tiny 20-gallon box, that waste turns into toxic ammonia so fast your filter just can't keep up. It's like asking a single desk fan to cool an entire warehouse. The ammonia literally burns their gills, tanks their immune system, and leads directly to diseases like hole in the head, where you see open, crater-like sores forming on their head and body. These aren't just ugly spots, they are open wounds that leave the fish vulnerable to deadly infections. The idea that Oscars are hardy and can handle bad water is a dangerous oversimplification. Yes, they can survive for a while, but they are absolutely suffering. Their colors will fade, their energy will disappear, and that famous personality will be replaced by stress and lethargy as they slowly get poisoned by their own filth. Look, if this is hitting home or making you rethink what you know about fish keeping, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. We're all in this to learn and become better animal keepers, right? I've heard all the justifications. He seems happy. Or the classic, I'll get a bigger tank later. An Oscar pacing frantically in a small tank isn't happy. That's usually a sign of stress called glass surfing, not contentment. And that promise of later is too often a death sentence. By the time many owners decide it's time to upgrade, permanent stunting and health damage have already happened, and the stress of a move can be too much for an already weakened fish. Your responsibility as a pet owner starts the day you bring the fish home, not months down the line when it's obviously sick. The cheap price of a 20-gallon setup is a total trap. The real cost of keeping an Oscar is the 75-gallon tank it needs from the very beginning. Anything less is failing the animal. So, what does a proper home for an Oscar actually look like? We're talking about a bare minimum of 55 gallons for a single adult, but if we're being honest, 75 gallons is the responsible and ethical choice. This gives them enough room to swim, turn around, and act like the active, intelligent fish they truly are. A proper setup also needs powerful filtration to handle all that waste. A lot of keepers use 2 filters, and big, regular water changes to keep the water clean. In an environment like that, you won't see a stunted, sick-looking fish. You'll see what you're supposed to see, a vibrant, thriving animal with deep colors, a curious personality, and a lifespan that can hit 10 or 15 years, sometimes even more. If you have an Oscar in a small tank right now, what can you do? First, don't panic, but you do need to act fast. Start doing large, frequent water changes right away to bring those toxin levels down. Immediately start looking for a 75-gallon tank. Check second-hand places like Facebook Marketplace if a new one is too expensive. If you absolutely cannot upgrade, the most humane thing you can do is rehome the fish with someone who already has the right setup. At the end of the day, putting an Oscar in a 20-gallon tank isn't a shortcut. It's just a dead end for the fish. This isn't a matter of opinion or some debate between hobbyists. It's a simple matter of animal welfare. These are living creatures that depend completely on us to give them a good life. Let's be the kind of keepers who provide a lifetime of health, not a case study in cruelty. Let me know in the comments what size tank your Oscar is in, or share a story about how you upgraded your fish to a better home. Let's make this community a resource for doing things the right way.